Good morning, everyone, and we are in beautiful town of Juneau this morning. We can see right across the street here. We've got a few little businesses.
Hi, my name is James, and I'd like to welcome you to my layoff journey.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. Morning.
So we are now off the ship in Juneau. You take this Gold Belt tram all the way up to the top. They sell an all-day pass. I think it's around $50 per person. So it's not an inexpensive trip, but you get great views from up there. So, in Juneau, we've come down here to the National Shrine of St Theresa. It's only about a 20-minute drive outside of Juneau. So these are Alaskan marmots. And there is a bunch of them out here. I've seen 6 or 8 so far, and they just kind of huddle in between these rocks, and pretty neat though. They're sure loving the attention and getting those pictures made.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
And take your picture? Want to take your picture?
I think they fly.
So this is the Shrine of St. Theresa here in Juneau. Beautiful, beautiful place. And I go around, we'll walk into the chapel. Yeah, this is a really pretty place. You can just drive, like I said, it's about 20 minutes north of Juneau. But you can come out. It's the There's a chapel here. It's built in 1938. Really pretty inside. Just surrounded by all of these trees, and I'll walk over here. Water is right here. Way off in the distance, you've got all those snow-capped mountains. So a super peaceful place if you want to come out here. I rented a car through Turo this time. Very easy process. Not affiliated with them, but it is a good way to rent. And you drive, it's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, just north. Can't really get lost because there's one road out here. And come take a look. We've seen some marmots down on the way in, almost like they were standing guard. And then you get out here to the chapel. So really nice. Highly recommend that you come on out and take a look. It's a very, very scenic drive, great road, not much traffic. There's little trails that you can just kind of take all over here. Have you seen any more marmots? Yeah, there's a seal out there, isn't there?
Seal.
So there's a lot of these marmots around here. They're all burrowed down into these rocks. Oh, there's another one right here. Super cute, big old claws though. But the scenery is just really, really pretty out here. Oh, there's a seal right out there.
Two of them.
See if we can
That one too?
see if we can capture him a little bit.
Well, for the video,
Oh, there he is, kind of right out there. So this morning we have come to the Mendenhall Glacier here right outside of Juneau, Alaska. Just going to take a walk down this trail so we can get a good view of Mendenhall Glacier. So this is awesome. You can get right down here by the water's edge. And the glacier is right there. So that is the Mendenhall Glacier. Looks like it's receded some. Got a lot of rock shown. You got a few pieces of ice just kind of floating that have broken off. There's one over there. So if you can see the blue tint to the ice there, it's really pretty. So a pretty good tip if you want to come and visit the glacier. We rented a car, it's 4 of us. And at this time, the car rental was $130. Well, I think the ship excursion that you purchase is about $70 a person. So that's quite a savings if you have a family of 3 or 4 or more. And you'll come here. We drove right in. So far, there's been no entry fee. I think there's going to be once we go to the visitor center. But a really great morning to come out here and see the glacier. The interesting facts about the eagles. Got some warnings on bears here. This is kind of interesting. If you see a bear, don't run. Talk to the bear in a normal voice. Slowly back away. Put your hands in the air to appear larger. So it's kind of what you do with your kids when they're just getting into that preteen, teen area. You don't run. Talk to them in a normal voice and slowly back away. So we're inside the Mendenhall Glacier Visitor Center right now. Gives you a perfect view of everything here. Over there is Nugget Falls. You can take a trail, take it over to that. I think that's about the closest that you can get to the glacier itself, which is just right there compared to where the waterfall is. So we're going to get out and take a little walk, see if we can get a little closer. We've also got this huge fireplace in here. I bet in the winter time they got that going. Keeps it nice and warm. I walked through, they've got some exhibits, kind of shows you about the area and the wildlife. Talking about the salmon. Here's one of the bear that they've got here on display. We've got some nice little spotting scopes up here that people can use to get a better view of the glacier. They've got a really nice display here. It kind of shows how the glacier comes down, where it comes from, and how we get it to come right down in and chip off and float out to sea. All right, gonna do a little bit of walking around Juneau here. So there's Taku Smokeries and Store. They've got some really good fish inside there. It's pricey, but very, very good. You can go there. You get your little appetizer or something if you want to along the way. So our ship, the Carnival Luminosa, has moved out into the channel, and they've moved this Holland America Eurodam into our spot. See a lot of the vendors down here that you can buy excursions from. Whale watching is a huge one, and also a bus ride out there to Mendenhall Glacier. You've got this, it's called the Gold Belt Tram, and this will take you in a little tram car all the way to the top, and there's a restaurant, gift shop, that sort of thing up there, and you can spend the day going up and down because your ticket is unlimited round trips. So we're going to walk right across the street. This is one of the best little t-shirt places that there are. It's the Alaska Shirt Company. The jewelry store. Just can't get away from the jewelry stores. So if you're in Juneau, this is a great place to go. And you've got tons of t-shirts and all the gifts that you want. got our crosswalk man here that seems really happy with that whistle. So yeah, 6 ships in Juneau today. Very, very crowded. There's a lot of people. So we're gonna head over and we have to take a water shuttle, water taxi, over to our ship. So we didn't have to tender in, but we have to tender out because of the number of ships that have come. It's a short day here in Juneau as well. We had about a 7 o'clock exit from the ship, and we have got 1:45 as our last water taxi over to the ship to re-embark. So it makes for a tight day, but hopefully you enjoyed the glacier and the St Theresa Chapel there. There's a lot of things in here that you can go see and take a look at. It's really small. You don't have to worry about getting lost, that's for sure, because you've got pretty much one main road that goes up and down. So lucky us, included in our price of fun, since they've moved our ship and we have to take a water taxi, a little shuttle out from the shore back to the ship. We've now got this extraordinary line. It's going to take us a decent amount of time to get back out to the ship.
There was a big gap.
So if you've got a captain's license or something and you wanted to be a hand or take advantage of your license, you could come up here because there are so many people that are out here going and taking these whale watching excursions. And so they are offering all of these. Most of them are whale watching excursions. So if you've got a captain's license, you're set if you wanted to come here and work for the summer. So I hope you've enjoyed this day in Juneau. We're going to head back out to our ship. It's going to take us a little bit to get on the little water taxi there. But hope you enjoyed the day. And I will see you in the next port, which, by the way, from this trip will be Ketchikan.